Hello everybody, good morning and welcome to another weekend show of Saturday Chronicle, coming to you live from the heart of East Clare here in Scariff. My name is Daragh Leamy. It's a pleasure to be back with you on the airwaves once again, and this morning I'm delighted to be joined by Jim O'Brien for the first time ever. Jim, good morning.
Good morning, Daragh. How are you?
I'm great. It's lovely to present alongside you for the first time today. We have a jam-packed show, so we have. Would you like to tell us who we have today?
Well, during the week I visited the Scariff Community College, and where I met Denise Glass, and she's the musical director of the panto of the school musical, which is Killaloe Queen, featuring the music of Queen. So I met the students, and they're all highly excited about their upcoming musical this week, and we will talk to the cast and the crew and the musical director all about it.
Fantastic.
And on a similar note, I met Jill Fenton. She's the marketing and development manager with the Lime Tree Theatre and Bell Table in Limerick, and she told me all about their pantomime, Rapunzel.
Fantastic. And we will have also live this morning Siobhan Mulcahy, the Clare County Arts Officer, and we'll also have a very interesting chat with filmmaker Peter McGarry on the history of aviation crashes at Shannon Airport from 1946 to 1961. So we'll look forward to that. And we should have East Clare Garda focus as well. So lots to come over the next...
And we have a surprise guest as well. At the very end of the show, we have the EU Commissioner, the former EU Commissioner.
That's right.
Mairead McGuinness is going to come on.
Yeah.
She's going to talk all about being home from Brussels, but she's also maybe going to talk about her future.
Yes. So we'll get started. And before we move on to the news headlines, just to mention our sponsors, we want to thank our sponsors, James M. Nash & Co. Solicitors and Daragh Kitchen Design. So sit back, relax, enjoy the next 2 hours and 5 minutes. And coming up now is the news headlines with Fiona Hogan.
December 14th and Sunday, December 15, 2024. St. Caimin's East Clare St. Vincent de Paul will be assisting households this Christmas with food, heating, electricity and extra family costs at this most demanding time of the year. They would appreciate your help to make a difference by donating via bank transfer in Bank of Ireland Scariff, account number 63204545, or online svp.ie/St. Caimin's Appeal 24. Shane Feeney from Galway, who has recently returned from Australia, will run an ultra-marathon spanning 213k from Dublin to Galway. He started today, Saturday, at 10 a.m. near the Spire in Dublin to raise funds and awareness for the Irish Motor Neuron Disease Association. To donate, visit the website idonate.ie/fundraiser/Miles for Smiles. Join Shane in Salt Hill on Sunday to show your support. The Broadford Community Christmas Fair takes place this Sunday in the Community Hall. It will include arts and crafts, jewellery, crochet and knitting, woodcrafts, books and many more suitable Christmas presents. All are welcome. The Glore Gallery in Ennis are hosting an exhibition encompassing two talented artists. Adam Pomeroy, who works with canvas, and Ian Kelly's work is in sculptural form. The exhibition, called Reawakening, explores both their responses to ancient Irish woodlands. The official opening is today, Saturday, at 4 p.m, with Eddie Lenihan doing the honours. Tulla Courthouse is the venue for the film night, which is The Family Stone, a 2005 American comedy drama, on tonight, Saturday, with doors open at 7:15 p.m. with some Christmas goodies. The film will start at 8 p.m. All are welcome. Inishcaltra National School Mount Shannon will again this year be holding their Christmas Lights Parade this Sunday at 6 p.m. It will be starting at the Mount Shannon Harbour and finishing at the Astra Park. Everyone is welcome to light up their bikes, trikes, tractors, scooters, etc. It's a fun family event with Santa leading the way. All proceeds to the Mount Shannon National School. The Goal Mile is held throughout the month of December and New Year's Day in villages, towns and cities across Ireland and virtually throughout the world. The event will have tens of thousands of people run or walk a mile to raise funds for the charity Goal. Visit the website for all information, goalmile.org. The Killaloe Male Voice Choir will be having their annual Christmas concert Songs of the Season in St. Flannan's Catholic Church in Killaloe this Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Joining them will be the Goonas, Voices of the Daragh, the Baroo Singers and the East Clare Community Choir. It is in support of the local branch of the Society of St Vincent de Paul with donations at the door. Irish tenor Dean Power returns to his alma mater of St Flannan's College in Ennis next Tuesday the 17th at 7 p.m. to perform Christmas carols in a special candlelit service in the school chapel. It will also commemorate the life and contributions of the late Reverend Father Joseph McMahon, a former principal of the school. Donations will go to Milford Care Hospice, where Father McMahon passed away. All are welcome. Scariff Community College will present the lively musical We Will Rock You on December 17th, 18th and 19th, with doors open at 7:15 p.m. and curtain at 8 p.m. in their Community College Hall. Tickets for adults are €20 and children €15. They are available in the school office and Rogers Centra, Scariff. The library's Christmas Comic Club will be meeting next Tuesday the 17th from 4 p.m. to 4:45 p.m. They will be reading Mr. Wolf's Class for 7 to 10-year-olds. They will discover the fun of comics, graphic novels and puzzles and have lots of fun. Copies are available at the library desk. Broadford National School pupils are launching their book of folklore stories in the Community Hall next Thursday the 19th at 7 p.m. The title of the book is Broadford's Myths and Legends. There is an open invitation to all locals to this incredible event. The Scariff Library will be hosting a poetry evening by Nicky Griffin next Thursday the 19th at 6:30 p.m. You can read your own poem or a poem by your favourite author or just listen to some poems in good company. The 12 o'clock Hills in Belvoir 6 Mile Bridge will be having a winter solstice walk on Saturday the 21st, meeting at 5:30 p.m. Walk departs at 6 p.m. sharp. Join them for a magical 7k hike. There will be carol singing by the Kilkishen Youth Choir, mulled wine, hot chocolate at the halfway point. Visit the website 12o'clockhills.com. The Road Safety Authority has urged drivers to stay safe and sober during the Christmas period. So far this year, 165 people have been killed in road traffic accidents. The majority of road deaths have been drivers, with 84% of those fatalities on rural roads. They are urging people to beware of that, so that you can actually enjoy Christmas and the New Year. Irish Seed Savers run a wide range of workshops. They have launched the Irish Seed Savers 2025 seed catalogue with 155 varieties of vegetables, herbs and flowers. To book a workshop or become a supporter, visit the website irishseedsavers.ie. Carol singing in aid of St Vincent de Paul, East Clare, will take place on Saturday the 21st from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. The East Clare Community Choir will be singing carols and Christmas songs outside Centra Scariff. Please support this very worthy cause. Funds raised locally are used locally. Toomgraney Handball Club will be having a cyclothon fundraiser on Monday the 23rd from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Market House, Scariff. You can meet your local champions, show your support and join in the festive fun. Hot beverages will be served on the day. To donate online, visit clubfunder.com. On Christmas Day, the Dip in the Daragh will take place at Mount Shannon Harbour at 11 a.m. sharp. It's a fundraiser in aid of Raheen Community Hospital, so there will be a bucket collection on the day for donations. The Boathouse Cafe will be open from 10:45 a.m. for complimentary hot drinks. All are welcome to this fun occasion. Cineco manufacturing site in Whitegate are hiring the following: production team leads, production operators, process technician and a machine setter. If interested, send your CV by email hr@cineco.com. Christmas Day swim at 2 Mile Gate Killaloe will go ahead again this year at 12:30 p.m. This annual event has not only been the cornerstone of local camaraderie on Christmas morning, but it also helps charities raise thousands of euros for a number of deserving charities. This year, the money raised will go to the community first responders and the Killaloe Tidy Towns. A tractor run in aid of Raheen Hospital will take place on Friday the 27th, starting at the Cobbler's Rest in Badike. Registration is from 11 a.m. The convoy will be leaving the cobblers approximately 12:30 a.m. and they will be finishing there. All tractors, trucks, cars and motorbikes are welcome. Raffle tickets on sale too. Killaloe GAA are holding their annual Race Night Christmas fundraiser on Saturday the 28th in Canny's Bar, Killaloe. This is always a wonderful night of fun and entertainment. The Killaloe Club are justly proud of their clubman Keith Smith, who brought home the much-coveted Celtic Cross in this year's Clare All-Ireland Senior Hurling victory. Best of luck to the Under-21A Fecal Killaloe and Scariff teams, who will battle it out in the county final today, Saturday, at 1:30 p.m. in Dr. Daly Park in Tulla. Also, best of luck to Trua Clonlara Camogie team, who will be playing in the All-Ireland Senior Club title final against Sarsfield of Galway in Croke Park on Sunday at 4:15 p.m. Live coverage of this match will be on RTE2 and on Clare FM. Women's Aid are having a Christmas appeal to help provide specialist support to women and their children who are subjected to violence and coercive control, especially at this time of the year. Christmas should be a time of peace and joy and not a time of terror. Visit their website womensaid.ie to donate to this essential cause. Christmas has come early for Shannon Airport this year, as it surpasses 2 million passengers for the first time since 2009. The airport's success can be attributed to strategic route expansions and increased capacity. During the summer season, 200,000 seats were added across select routes and boosted frequencies on 9 popular services. Dermot Nash of Toomgraney Handball Club will feature in a new documentary entitled Hit the Wall on TG Cahir on Sunday, January 5th at 5:40 p.m. It will explore the world of GAA handball with 6 elite athletes taking part in discussing the highs and lows of their season, showcasing their unrelenting pursuit of excellence. That's the news headlines. Tune in to the main news when we'll have an update on these stories and some Christmas music. News headlines are compiled by Ursula Hogan and read by Fiona Hogan. Thanks for listening and take care.
Now, thanks to Fiona Hogan for the news headlines there. Jim, you made sure to tell me that you made a slight error in your introduction.
Yes, I had a senior moment, as the students from Scariff Community College will tell you. I had a few of them yesterday as well. I said the title of the music was Killer Queen. In fact, it is We Will Rock You.
Okay. Well, nobody noticed, Jim. Nobody noticed.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Anyways, we are going to move on with the show, and as always at this time of the morning we should have East Clare Garda Focus, and this morning we're delighted to be joined by Dave Moran. Dave, can you hear us?
I can indeed, Jim. I can indeed. Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Hi, Jim, or Dave, sorry. This is Daragh here. Tell us...
Hi, Daragh, sorry.
You're all right. Tell us, Dave, what's been happening in East Clare recently? Is all good?
It's all good at the minute, yeah, Daragh. There's no specific incidents that I want to talk about, but I thought since I was on the air, I might maybe just talk about bogus traders and callers up to houses and that, if you don't mind. Maybe just give a few tips for people out there, how to deal with these people. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I've heard of some incidents now, not in the locality, but around the country, of bogus callers calling to houses, particularly elderly people, maybe your neighbours or something like that. Maybe they might be saying the professional roofers are working on guttering or painters, etc. I suppose just a couple of tips, maybe just if these people do call up, okay, or call up to your house and you don't maybe you feel a bit under pressure by them, if you're being pressurised to use their servers, tell them you're calling the guards. Absolutely, tell them straight away. Ring 999. Say, look, these lads are at my door. I feel under pressure here. We'd love to be getting these calls before any money's handed over. If you're getting before the damage is done.
Yes. Yes.
And if they are legitimate traders, they'd have absolutely no problem with you calling the guards. They'd only be too happy for the guards to ride. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have nothing to hide. They won't be worried at all.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
and
suppose.
you think, and like we have heard these cases many times before. It is quite a common trend at the moment, but yet people are still getting caught.
Absolutely, they are. Absolutely, they are. Do you know, they are getting caught, unfortunately. And a lot of these people calling to doors, they seem quite legitimate. You know, this very friendly. You know, they wouldn't be. So you can't be too careful. But I suppose if they're pushing you to do the job there and then, or they're pushing you for a cash payment, them telling me they want to deal with them.
And Dave, is it mostly? Do you think is it mostly our older generation that are getting more caught out by this?
It can be. It absolutely can be. But everyone can be. Do you know what? Everyone can let their guard down at some stage. You know what I mean? You know, but it can be the elderly. They seem to pressurise the elderly into getting a job done on the gutters or on the roof. There might be a few slates loose or something like that. They're claiming that there is anyway, and work needs to be done. Okay.
Yeah.
I suppose as well. Look, you could ask for a brochure. Say, look, I'll think about it. Can you leave a brochure with me or something like that? And look into it yourself. Do you know what I mean? If they're cold calling us, if they're calling up and they want the job done straight away, just say no. I'll give me a brochure and I'll get back to you, or something, and then call the guards if you want.
And in terms of catching the perpetrators, is it quite hard for you and your colleagues to catch these people who commit these crimes?
Do you know, when you're dealing with cash, I suppose if you're handing over sums of cash, it can make things a bit more difficult. It's harder to trace the money. But like if you are paying with maybe checks or maybe with credit cards or something like that, it makes things easier. Do you know what I mean? For us, obviously.
Yeah.
But I would say this though: if there are people calling and you see a vehicle, maybe take down the reg number of the vehicle. Try and remember the reg number, the reg plate number. It makes things a lot easier for us to find out who these people are, you know.
Yeah. So,
You know.
anything else? Did you like to talk about?
I just mentioned that, you know, just to people just to be careful with these things, and if people are pushing to do the job, say no and ring the guards. That's all I'll say. Best bit of advice for you.
And we're coming close to Christmas, of course, as well. Would those crimes be fairly common at Christmas time? A lot of people. I'm just thinking online scamming is common too, with online shopping, all that as well.
Oh well, that's a massive thing. The online scamming, absolutely. You know, and they look. Some of these scams they're very good scams. I'll put it that way. You know, they look very legitimate. They can look like text messages from your bank or something like that. You know, or your credit union. All I'll say is that the banks will never ever ask you for your passwords or anything like that. So don't give out any passwords to anyone who's ringing you.
And as I said, you know, we're Christmas is literally not even 2 weeks away, and people are no doubt purchasing many items online before the Christmas season. And you know, a lot of you just have to be vigilant in terms of what websites you're using to order items and all that. You have to be just wary about it.
Absolutely. Try and use .ie websites as much as possible. You know, they'd be the Irish websites, and they'd be safe. You know, but when in doubt, maybe ask someone else to have a look at the website. Maybe that's more tech savvy than what you might be. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. So, Dave, we're going to leave it there. So, if you've nothing else to tell us,
no, that's it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, thanks to you for talking to us. And if we don't talk, if you're not speaking to us next weekend, just want to wish you a happy Christmas, and we'll talk to you again very soon.